After 30 days of neck workouts, my neck is officially for the next 30 days, I'm gonna be attempting to do neck workouts every single day. If there's one thing that I've learned from watching a whole bunch of workout YouTube videos is that people with bigger necks look a lot more masculine. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty fit, but I don't have a big neck. It's about 13.5 inches. I wanna show you guys exactly what I bought to do these workouts. Right over here, I got this neck harness that I bought off Amazon. All you gotta do is put this onto your head. And it actually comes with one of these Velcro straps over here, as you guys can see. You just take this off. And you can just put this around your head right here. And I'm gonna be using this for the next 30 days to work my neck out by doing workouts like this. In all honesty, I've watched a few videos of people that did this before, and I'm not gonna lie, their progress in like 30 days is super cool. So I wanna give it a shot and see if my neck would actually grow. The only rules to this challenge is I'm gonna be doing this every weekday, but I will not be doing this on the weekends just to make sure that my neck gets enough rest to grow bigger, because all of the other videos that I've seen, they've seen amazing progress doing it every single day. But I feel like if I took 2 rest days every single week, then I'll see some amazing progress that might blow my results out the water. And you know, I'm trying to see actual neck growth. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, so I just found the tape measure. So real quick, we're gonna measure my neck before I start the workout for the first time. I believe I was at around like 13.5 inches the first time I measured it, but let's go ahead and see real quick. Seems to be just a little bit over 14.5 inches, as you guys can see over here. It's like 14.25. So that's pretty much what I'm starting at. So for the next 30 days, we're gonna see if I could gain at least 1 inch. I've noticed that a lot of people that gain 1 inch on their neck have a huge difference. So I'm gonna give this a shot and see how much progress I can make. So let's get into the first workout. So for the first time, I'm gonna be starting off with 2 7.5-pound plates, so 15 pounds in total. Keep in mind, your neck is a very sensitive area, so you don't wanna overwork it. So make sure that if you're gonna be doing it, you do it with moderate weight so that you don't hurt yourself. But let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so I just finished the first set. It wasn't too bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the other 2 real quick. And then I feel like most likely I'll end up upping the weight over time, because although I'm like struggling right now, I feel like in 2 more weeks, I'll have this weight down pretty easily. And the goal here is to do 3 sets of 12 reps for both workouts, just to make sure that we do a moderate amount without overworking our neck too much. So I am back. It is day 2, and right now we're about to start the workouts again. But first thing, little update, I don't feel sore at all. It's the second day. If anything, I'm gonna try to up the weight every single week, just because I feel like my neck's gonna adapt to this weight very fast. So probably I'll up it by an extra 5 to 7.5 pounds. And if you guys hear any background noise, it's just like a helicopter flying around. But back to the topic, I don't feel sore. And also, if you guys are gonna be doing this challenge with me, make sure that you stretch your neck out beforehand. Stretches like this, and just the little rotations, you know? Just do something like that for the first 2 minutes, just so you don't hurt yourself. And let's just get into the workout. Over here, I have like a fat circle on my forehead. I'm probably gonna have to get a towel for the last set, just because the actual weight itself has like this hole in the center of it that just dents my forehead badly, and it kind of hurts. So I'm just gonna grab a towel. So if you guys are doing this, just grab a towel too, just so you don't like hurt your forehead and leave any marks. I'm checking in for day 3. I'm starting kind of late because I was busy the whole day, but let's knock it out real quick. All right, checking in for day 4. Day 6 complete. All right, I'm checking in for day 7 right now. Quick little update. Yesterday, my neck was absolutely sore. I feel like after doing like a whole lot of reps, I started to catch a cramp on the side over here while I was sleeping. And on top of that, I got a bit of a headache. But for the most part, it kind of went away after about 4 hours. I drank some water, took an Advil, and you know, now we're back to it again. Just make sure you guys stretch whenever you're doing neck workouts, because like I said earlier, your neck is very sensitive and you don't want to injure that, because it could lead to some very severe pain. So just take your time. But let's go ahead and knock out this workout for today. Checking in for day 8 right now. We are back at it again. It is currently day 10 if I'm not mistaken, and right now I'm about to add an extra 7.5 pounds to what I've already been doing, since it is like the next week for the most part. I took 2 days off like I said I was going to, so we skipped day 8 and day 9, and I feel like my neck actually got a little bit bigger, as you guys can tell. I'm not sure if that's actually the case because I haven't measured it to make sure, but I'm gonna wait till the end of the month because I want to be surprised just like you guys. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and start off with neck curls again after I stretch for a bit, add this weight, and now I will be curling, I think, this is gonna make it 22.5 pounds. So I think that's a pretty good weight. And then I'll also be doing like the neck curls like this that I put on my forehead, and that will be an extra 2.5 pounds. So I'm gonna be going up to 10 pounds for that one. So let's get into it. I'm not gonna lie, that extra 7.5 pounds makes a huge difference. I'm definitely feeling a lot more of a burn right now, so I guess increasing the weight is definitely the way to go. I feel like my neck's gonna grow a whole lot more because of this. And on top of that, like, I did the curls, I just haven't recorded one set of that yet, but I gotta tell you, the extra 2.5 pounds makes a huge difference too. So I would definitely recommend, like, when you're like flexing your neck forward for that other exercise where I lay flat on the floor, to like just increase it by little increments, because it definitely does feel a whole lot different with just 2.5 pounds. Day 10 complete. Somehow I still have a line on my forehead even though I'm using my t-shirt, but whatever. What I will say though is that this workout was a success. I never got a neck pump before, but I definitely do feel it now, so I'd highly recommend trying this out. All right, boys, it has officially been 30 days, so this is the last day that I'm gonna be doing this neck workout. I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty lazy when it came to daily vlogging the whole process, so for the most part, I'm gonna record this last workout, and then we're gonna pull out the tape measure to see if my neck grew at all. Personally, I think it grew for like the first week and a half to 2 weeks, and then after that, it just became like really complacent, but we're gonna find that out in a few seconds, so let's just hop into this workout. All right, so I completely forgot to film myself doing the second workout, but I'm pretty much done for today. I got the tape measure out right now, so let's go ahead and measure my neck. After 30 days of neck workouts, my neck is officially 15.5 inches. That means I grew a whole extra inch in just 30 days of working out my neck. I'm pretty sure you guys could tell the difference compared to when I first started this video. There definitely has been a whole lot of ups and downs in terms of cramps that I've been getting. But for the most part, the 3 things that I've learned while doing these entire neck workouts is, number 1, you gotta stay consistent. You gotta make sure that you set a time every single day to do the same workouts. And you also gotta make sure you stretch properly, because if you do not stretch, trust me, you're gonna regret it in the morning. The pain that you will feel if you don't stretch your neck is extremely bad. It's gonna cause cervical injuries along the side of your spine, so you definitely don't want that to happen. And number 3, make sure you get adequate rest. I'm not gonna lie, making sure that I take 2 rest days in between every single workout or every week of workouts definitely did help a whole lot with my recovery, because some days I felt extremely fatigued, especially like just going out and doing regular activities. So if you guys do take at least 2 days rest every single week, you're still gonna see some optimal growth. And I'm not gonna lie, it definitely looks a whole lot better when you're wearing clothes to have a much wider neck. So go ahead and give this a shot. I'm not sure if I took before and after pictures, but my editor will probably just pop up 2 different images right here from the 2 times that I was actually filming. Now, before I end this video, I did have a little bit of advice I wanted to give you guys. First off, I didn't end up going up in weight every single week. I know I said I was gonna go up by 7.5 pounds every single week, but I didn't end up doing that just because of the fact that it felt like adding a whole extra 7.5 pounds was too much for me to handle. Now, you do have to go up in slow increments to see progress, so I ended up adding like an extra 2.5 pounds and like taking it away sometimes if my neck felt too sore. So really, you just gotta work with your body. If it tells you that you're working too hard, just slow down for a bit, take a day off or 2 days off. And if you guys are trying to like see very fast progress, you could still use light weight, but just do higher reps. It's not really about how much weight that you do, it's really just about how consistently you do it. So for the most part, this challenge is definitely a pretty good one that I'd highly recommend. And you guys should definitely give this a shot if you guys are looking to grow your neck, because I gotta tell you, it definitely does help with confidence. On top of that, it really doesn't take up too much time throughout the day. For watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. And yeah, I'm out of here.